With their loss to DRX in the lower finals of Pacific, this marks the first time ever that PaperX has lost outside of the top 2 spots of a regional tournament. The only other time being when they failed to qualify for champions all the way back in 2021. Not only that, but after establishing a 2-map lead, PaperX lost the final 3 maps in embarrassing fashion, allowing DRX to complete a reverse sweep on them. Now, I'll be talking about how they lost and why I believe they will not win Champions Seoul without making changes to either their starting lineup or their coaching staff. Quick disclaimer, this video is not meant to hate on the players, coaches or any individuals on the team. I've been a fan of PaperX since 2021. Also, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit subscribe. It's free, helps the channel a ton, and you can always unsubscribe. Enjoy! Number 1. Jing. Even though he is a personal favourite, I believe that the move to remove Monyet and replacing him with Jing was one of the biggest mistakes PaperX has ever made. Jing is an amazing player, and the way he played Raze, there were literally no other competition against him on that agent. Yet Jing has the most limited agent pool I've ever seen, and the parallel of Jing with Raze is almost similar to Ye with Chamber, in that it's uncanny. In the last 90 days, Jing has played Raze 29 times, which is over 62% of his entire agent pool. The other agents he played were Sage, Neon and Clove, all of which happened within the last 30 days, coincidentally when Raze got her satchels nerfed. While I do understand that Jing is still a talented player, the fact that there is still a reluctance of him switching towards the most meta duelist agent right now gives me a lot of question marks in whether Jing has the ability to flex into other roles. Because we all know it's not only what agent Jing's play, but also how he plays them. In terms of Neon, Jing has been fantastic. The 2 back-to-back aces he got in the lower bracket finals shows how good he is with Neon. His ability to be aggressive with the agent and how he has been using Neon, he's great playing her. But on Sage, he is still aggressive, as he almost treats her as a Reyna of sorts. The same with Clove, as we all know Clove is known as a Reyna with smokes. When I was watching the lower bracket finals against DRX, Jing was literally the worst player in the last 3 maps, and it was so concerning as he was playing Raze and Sage in those final 3 maps, which are the top 2 agents in his map pool. You can look it up in the last 3 maps where Jing played Raze twice. He only got 7 kills on both Bind and Ascend, even though he was clearly the best player on Neon and even being able to get back-to-back aces. My main question is, as the secondary duelist, with something being known as playing Jet and with Jason and Devi being able to flex so comfortably, is Jing able to shift his playstyle from this aggressive run-it-down style that he's been doing since his introduction to PaperX into being able to slow it down and being the person that supports these aggressive playstyles so that PaperX is able to lean into more different looks? Because Jing has a contract until 2025, I don't think he's gonna last till 2025. Number 2, Double Duelist. Why? Why is this still a thing? You should not be playing Double Duelist in 2024, I'm telling you now. Especially on Ascent, the longest map in rotation. Why are you sacrificing information for a duelist that requires a kill to use their utility? Not only that, you're playing Sky of all of the initiators, an initiator that can't even regenerate their scans. When I saw them pick a composition that they've been using since last year, I nearly lost my mind. Oh, we need flashes and scans, hence we use Sky. There is KO, and his knife recharges. Especially when you are in such a small map where there's so many corners, his knife is literally the most useful on Ascent. Oh, we need to play aggressive, hence we use Reyna. Have we forgotten about ISO? His ult literally removes a player from the enemy team, allowing you to have a 1v1 against them. We need to open the site, hence we choose Raze. Just play Jet! I do not understand. We are using an initiator that can't regen their ability, a duelist that needs skill to be functional, and Raze just got nerfed. 2/3 of these agents got nerfed over the past year. In the most known map in the entire map pool, why are we sacrificing so many things just so that we can entry better? Also, not to mention, no sentinels. You guys just decided to choose Harbor over an actual agent that prevents your opponent from freely walking up and taking space on the most known map in the map pool. I'm having a mental breakdown. I do think that Jing's inflexibility does hinder the team, but guys, please, you have Forsaken and Devi, arguably the most flexible players in the world. Something has shown to be able to flex onto Gecko and Bridge, so why aren't we doing it? And Jing can play ISO for all I care, because at this point, the main thing is to build a composition around him. Number 3. The lack of an IGL. If you have known me for a while, you will already know that I was not the biggest fan of PaperX dropping their IGL Bankai in order to adapt to this approach of having 5 fraggers running it down in pro play. But how important is an IGL? Well, think of it like this. Everyone has ideas and strategies on the team, but the IGL has the duty to make sure that everyone is on the same page when doing a strategy. For example, Mindfree has said it before that they are so disjointed.
I'm the behind guy, I don't know where to smoke if you guys like don't know where to go, you know what I'm saying? Like on pistol run, on attack, like okay, let's go guys, all 3. It doesn't make sense, like 2 people wanna go left, 3 people wanna go right. It's not about the in-game thing. In-game thing is really easy to fix, dude.
Every time I say push pull, you clearly don't understand what that means. It means show yourself and run away. But instead what we're doing, we stay there, we try fight. Next thing, I told you guys before, right, never ever fight that CT angle. You cannot win that fight.
Even the casters are noticing that the moment you are able to stop PaperX momentum and from them from feeling good, you basically win the entire map itself. This is attributed to the fact that in game, there's no one on the team that is helping them out in the slums. The fact that their mindset in game has the ability to tank so bad, and the fact that Alex only uses his timeouts to make sure that their mentals are in check. This is what Genji did in the upper semis, and this is also what DRX did recently against them in the lower finals.
You all hear the comp, right? The lot on this side is pretty much me calling everything. If I'm talking, we're gonna lose the game. If I press that, I'm the top frag, we're gonna lose the game.
We need to really fix mindset. I don't know what it is, right? But what is it that's bothering you guys? Something is bothering you guys. I mean, and you just have to figure it out. Like, people not listening to you.
Yeah, it's like, dude, we can easily win all the pistol rounds if you guys listen, you know? Like, don't change any plan, like, blah blah blah, just listen to the call, you know?
Just be honest, just tell, we all help each other. It's simple. Like, just trust.
Number 4. Being PaperX. This new PaperX is not it. Because what is the point of having a composition that meant prop up both of your duelists in Jing and something when both duelists just dry swings everything? On Lotus, look at this. Why is something dry swinging such a narrow angle? Why? Not only that, but PaperX lost a total of 11 1v1s and 1v2s against DRX. You know why? Because most of them are just swinging everything and are trying to out-aim everyone. This is not 2022. The game has evolved to a point where having an appropriate and competent strat book always beats out aiming people. Look at Heretics, look at Genji, look at Sentinels. They are not only good because of the individual players, but because they are able to synergize with the team collectively and call for utilities when they need it. I have not seen PaperX do that since Bankai was playing with them. Look at their voice comms. They rarely call for utility and the callouts are mostly them calling where people are. It feels like a premier game at this point. If PaperX keeps doing this, where they are just running double duelists and refuses to get an actual IGL, I can confidently say not only are they not winning champions, in my opinion, they will never win a world championship. But it's fine, it's okay guys, because you know what? The PaperX we all love goes beyond just being an esports team. Also, the players are incredibly funny and entertaining personalities. No matter how stress-inducing watching PaperX games are, it will always be fun to watch. It will always be fun to watch this quirky team attend every single international to just fall short in the end. But that's okay. Not every team is destined to win championships, and as a PaperX fan collectively, we just have to accept it and stop being delusional. I've accepted it, and I think it's time you guys accepted it too.